What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pop. Ain't nothing going on. It's a serious problem with this game that we need to discuss. So, I was playing the game, and we all know the game had some deficiencies and stuff that needs to be worked on. That's not the problem. It's the fighter's attributes and stats. Look at Rocky Marciano, bro. Rocky Marciano, speed and movement at heavyweight is a 97. Rocky Marciano is one of the slowest heavyweights and boxers that ever lived. Why on earth is Rocky Marciano's speed 90 anything? Y'all probably also wondering why I'm on the screen going through boxers. It needs to be understood that it was never a time in Rocky Marciano's life as a boxer where he's been quicker than Alexander Usyk. He was never quicker than Roy Jones. He was never quicker than Tyson Fury. Rocky Marciano was 193 pounds, which means he's naturally smaller than a lot of these heavyweights. And even still, he was visibly slower than a lot of heavyweights. In fact, forget Eddie Hall because he don't box for real. Whatever speed Joe Joyce is, Rocky Marciano's speed should be around there. His speed, any form of footwork, I get it. Y'all want to put Rocky Marciano at 90, that's fine. Rocky Marciano being fast, don't do that. I need y'all to understand, for those who aren't boxing fans, jacking Rocky Marciano hand speed up would be pretty bad, right? He was not remotely mobile. So to jack his speed up as a way of putting his overall 90 is pretty crazy. I need y'all to understand that Rocky Marciano's speed, I don't even care if that wouldn't actually be right if they did it relative to your weight class. Because, bro, it's a middleweight Leonard that's movement speed, not a 96 or nothing like that. I think this is pretty despicable and this bad, and it needs to be fixed. Nothing about this, I don't care if you want to put his overall up or not, you can do that. It don't warrant his speed or movement being high. This is the equivalent to Shaq 3-point shooting being at 89. We know Shaq can't shoot threes. We know Rocky Marciano was visibly slow. Why are we doing this? Rocky Marciano is not the only person, because I know some of y'all gonna say, dang, would you hate Rocky Marciano? No, I don't. I'm saying I get it. The game not been and fully up to par at the moment because it's new. There's nothing wrong with that. We knew it wasn't gonna be stuff perfect, right? The stats of fighters is crazy, and I'm gonna tell you what made me notice this. When the first time before they did an update, and Wilder power was like an 88, his right hand power, that's when you kind of knew like something not right. Feel me? I get that, but this here is going a little too far. Like I said, even somebody like Joe Frazier, who isn't known for being a speed demon in any way, most people will probably argue he's definitely quicker than Marciano. What I'm saying is this. I think we could all agree that movement speed, Rocky shouldn't have 90 anything. He shouldn't have 80 anything, if we are being honest. Like I said, his stats should be more in line with Joe Joyce. Now, I tell you an attribute of Marciano that they messed up, which is why I said I don't know who putting the stats together on these fighters, but don't just put stats in certain categories just to do it. Another stat they had was his guarding was incredibly too high. Rocky Marciano wasn't hard to hit. He wasn't hard to hit at all. Now, I tell you what they should have put up Anything to do with chin, health, and conditioning and endurance, I'm gonna be honest. Rocky Marciano is one of the most durable boxers to ever live. So anything to do with stamina, conditioning, endurance, you can argue all of that is a 98 or a 99. If they max all those categories, I said a 99, I wouldn't have a problem. But because you want to boost his overall up, don't give him attributes you don't have. It's like if 2K is building Shaq and with everything they put up, he's an 85. Bro, you can't go putting his mid-range three-point shooting and free throw at 90 so he balance out at a 90. You can be a goated fighter and your attributes not be particularly maxed and it could still be justified. Shoot, y'all can still just slap a 90 for the rating, but don't give him attributes he don't have. He's a very slow fighter, very strong, immaculate conditioning and will, a lot of dog, gritty fighters, one of the greatest chins we've seen. Don't give him attributes to give it. Then we got certain guys at heavyweight. I get it, Roy Jones heavyweight was his worst weight class. He only fought one fight there. And that one fight, his movement being a 90 is disrespectful. We got a Ray Leonard at middleweight that fought Marvin Hagler for 12 rounds. And people say, regardless of who you thought won, he danced around the ring effortlessly. For his footwork to be anything under a 95 is disrespectful. Tyson Fury, I get it. He's a big guy, pause. I get his movement being the 88. I'm not particularly mad at that. But here's what I will say. They gave Tyson Fury a remotely too much power. So I'll say this. I wouldn't be mad if Tyson's Fury footwork and speed was a 95. Don't go give him 90 power. Tyson Fury's not that devastating of a puncher. I love Tyson Fury, but we can't put his power a 90 anything. His footwork and speed, yeah, Tyson likes speed and footwork and all of that type stuff. It could be high because like I said, he's very fast for his size. But Rocky Marciano, I actually used him in obviously a ranked match. And like I said, the opponent was giving me problems when I was pressuring. You know, in this game, you can't really pressure effectively. And I just reverted the loose footwork. And this was probably around the third or fourth round. And I boxed the dude ears off. I forgot who he even had. But it was somebody that Rocky Marciano definitely wasn't quicker than in real life. And I pretty much boxed his ears off. So this is not a diss. This isn't a bash. This is legitimate constructive criticism. Look at a lot of these fighters, not just Marciano. He's just a very notable fighter that I think, even if you're a casual, you'll kind of recognize his name. But we all know it was never a world at any point where Rocky Marciano's speed is even comparable to a guy like a Alexander Usyk, of Roy Jones. Shoot, none of these guys, honestly. The only person speed is really comparable to is probably Joe Joyce. Like, I think that's pretty crazy, but no love lost. But y'all have to actually fix this, and not just him. Look at everybody's stats. Y'all had Wilder at an 88 power. Some of this stuff is kind of common sense. People shouldn't have to be on y'all back about. But it's your boy Pop signing off. Tell me y'all thoughts. I don't think I'm reaching, but let me know. All right.